Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Pen, and Steve's here today. We're doing another Dreo cook, and what Steve suggested today, and it does make sense, is to actually compare the temperature probe on the Dreo with the temperature that our meter temperature probes get to, in the hope that they're within a degree or two of one another. So Steve, I'll pass you over to Steve now.
Right, I've got the meter, which is what we would traditionally use. I've set up the settings on the app, and I'm going to put this, I believe this is my one, so I'm going to put this in here like that. And then that will go in there when Pen's ready to go, and then she will put in, or I will put in the one from the Dreo into this piece of chicken, and she'll go through the setting up of that on the screen. So there you go, I've done that one. When she's ready to start, we'll go through the next section.
Right then, both chicken breasts are in. You can see the Dreo probe and the meter probe. So they're now going to go in to our machine, and we're going to probe cook. So select. I'm going to bring you closer. Right, we'll start again. So we'll switch our Dreo on. We'll go down to probe cook, select, and then we want our temperature of the probe. And 74 is fine, but we'll go for 75 because that's what we've got set on the meter. So select that, and then we want our ambient temperature. That's the temperature that we're going to cook it at. And we're going to go, because this is like a fan oven, it is a fan oven, we're going to go for a 180C ambient temp, and then all we do is just press start. And that will cook. And this will start cooking as well. It will start cooking, it will show us. So it's just a little experiment really to see that they both cook at the same time. Now with tonight's dinner I'm going to be serving some small blue potatoes, which are going to be cooked in the Cosori 5.7 litre pressure cooker. But we'll be back later. Oh no, we're not. What did I do to the chicken? I sprayed the chicken with some avocado oil using the Evo sprayer, which is still going strong, really good. Steve's has Montreal seasoning on it, and mine is just seasoned with salt and pepper. But now I really am going. Well, we have been cooking for 22 minutes and 10 seconds, and our temperature according to the Dreo is 50 degrees Celsius. Our temperature according to meter is 54, so a little bit of difference, but both pieces weren't necessarily identical, were they? But I'm just going to stop it and have a quick look. Oh my god. Wow. Look at that. Well, they do say we eat with our eyes, don't they? So at the moment, I'm looking forward to eating that. Right, mine has now finished, and what I will say is that mine took 5 minutes longer than Steve's, but it could be because the chicken isn't the same size. They're both breasts, bone in, but they're not necessarily the same size. So, gosh, I'm going to take mine out. Steve's is already out and resting, and there is Steve's and there is mine. And it is always ideal to rest your meat before serving. It allows the juices to go back into the meat so that your meat isn't tough and dry. And let's be honest, chicken in particular can be quite dry, can't it? My potatoes have just finished, so I'm going to sort those out and then you'll see this on the plate. Right then, there are our bone-in chicken breasts cooked in the Dreo Chefmaker, cooked to temperature, not time, cooked to a temperature of 75 degrees Celsius, and one took 30 minutes and one took 35. Now, as I've said, it could be a difference in the size of the breasts, or it could be a difference in the placement of the actual probes. But nonetheless, I'm going to take Steve's through and then we shall come back and I shall try mine. Well, if I'm being honest, and I always try to be, I think that looks absolutely delicious. Your skin looks nice and crispy, and indeed it is. So let's just take a piece and see. Oops. Well, there you are. It's going to be so hot. I'm going to cut it in half, purely for that reason. Right. Now, as I cut it and I press, I can see the juices in the chicken still, and that's what I want. That's what you want when you're cooking chicken. You don't want a dry chicken. Dry chicken is so difficult to eat. Well, it is for me. I mean, I don't know if I do know it's definitely following the cancer treatment. It's very difficult to eat, but it is difficult to eat, and this isn't. This is absolutely. It's so moist, as you bite, the juices are released in your mouth. So I really want to go and eat this. So thank you for watching this episode of In the Kitchen with Pen. Dreo Chefmaker, roasted chicken bone-in breast. Absolutely perfect. We did try the experiment with using the temperature probes, and the ambient temperature was spot on. 5 minutes less cooking time for one, but that could be a number of reasons. But either way, it's delicious, so do try it. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you all again very soon. Bye bye. If you'd like to see more of what we get up to in the kitchen, click here.
And if you'd like to subscribe, please click here. And obviously don't forget to tick that ding-a-ling.
Stand there.
That ding-a-ling.